I felt it was important to get married because I wanted to set a good example for my son.
Kelly told me that if I didn't marry her, she was going to take our son and leave.
I did not give Ben an ultimatum about marriage. Our wedding day was absolutely perfect.
And I remember thinking to myself, I didn't want to get married. It was a waste to me.
Ben and I have been married just about 6 months.
My wife, Kelly, has pulled a complete bait and switch on me after we've got married.
Ben's become a different person. He just seems like I can't ever make him happy.
She's become a wet mop, no personality. She doesn't laugh, she doesn't talk, she doesn't do anything. I'm completely miserable.
Ben makes me feel worthless. Ben feels that I do not provide for him sexually or emotionally. Ben has said he hates me. He may as well just rip my heart out of my chest.
Kelly wants to control and tell me how to do everything. It makes me cringe to refer to Kelly as my wife.
I feel like Ben has fallen out of love with me.
After being married to Kelly for 2 months, I started talking to other women online. I found a lady online and I met her. I felt like we really connected. She understood me, I understood her. We had a lot of the same interests. I started thinking about my son. My fear was that Kelly was gonna take my son and I was never gonna get to see him again. So I completely cut off this other woman. I never spoke to her again. A few days after that, the woman that I'd been talking to online showed up at our house.
When I heard the knock on the door, I just thought it was somebody selling Girl Scout cookies.
I flipped out and then I closed the door in her face. Kelly freaked out.
I was just floored. I have lost all trust with Ben.
I blame Kelly for all of this. If she'd been a wife and known how to please a man and take care of a man, I wouldn't have had to explore other possibilities.
Ben blaming me for cheating is ridiculous.
This is all her fault because she's fake. Kelly was one person when we were dating. After we got married, she's a completely different person. I did what any man would do if he was in my situation.
Okay, well, I want to ask you why you're putting up with this, but I'll get to that in a minute. In the meantime, I want to talk to him.
Okay.
You know, I think everybody does what they do for a purpose. If you say certain things, you say them because you want a certain result. I have some of your quotes. You said, when I look at her, I am totally disgusted by her. I think, this is really my wife? That's a statement of yours.
Yes.
What is your purpose?
She's just not the person that I married.
That wasn't what I asked you. I didn't ask you who she was or wasn't. I said, why did you say that? What was your purpose? What was your desired result when you said that? You said it to us, so
Right.
You want us to know what? You want us to understand what?
How I feel.
That
How I
you're,
feel.
but
And
she's
I'm-
just beneath you. She's beneath you. You're better than that, right? You said, this is really my wife? Because you're better than that, right? You should have
Yeah.
a hotter wife. You should have a better
Yes.
looking wife,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you wanted us to know that,
Yeah.
okay? You said, she is all business when she eats. I'd probably lose a finger if I put it near her plate when she eats. What was your purpose in saying that?
Just explain how I feel about it. About her weight. About the weight gain.
You find her disgusting, right?
Sometimes, yes.
You said the Olive Garden is her favorite place. I can't go there anymore with her because it's blank disgusting to watch her eat. He doesn't think much of you, the way you look or behave, but he's pretty proud of the way he turned out.
Absolutely, yes he is.
He says, I hate coming home to see a beached whale on the couch eating fast food after a long day of spending my money. Charming.
It sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah. What, and I'll give you some of the statements he said about himself here in just a second, but what do you think about what he's saying about you?
It's just pure hate. Pure hate. There's no other word for it. Ben thinks he's extremely special.
Women want to be around me because I'm good looking. I take good care of myself. I'm sensitive, caring, and romantic. What I have to offer other women is the whole package. If I meet another woman somewhere, I'll flirt with them. I wink at other girls if I'm talking to them or if I want to get their attention.
Ben doesn't flirt with women in front of me, but I know behind my back, he's a totally different person.
I flirted in front of Kelly once, and that was a big mistake, so I
Ben's ego, he acts like he's superior to people.
I have a really high self-worth because of who I am. I have this plate that's full of so many delicious things to give to somebody, and, you know, here I'm stuck with this cardboard chicken laying on the other plate beside of me.
Ben thinks he's better than me and the majority of people.
I have all this to offer, but the reality of it is my wife, she has nothing. Unless you count laying on the couch.
Okay, fair statements?
Yeah, they're fair.
Yeah. So how do you feel about all this? Because, I mean, you're seeming pretty timid right now, but you were pretty bullish about it when you were talking about it before. I mean, own it. Hell, if that's how you feel, own it. You got to be real out here. Tell me what you think.
Sometimes I feel like I deserve better. That's all. I work all day. I work 14, 15. Hell, there's been times I've put in 22 hours at work. I've come home and I get nothing. I don't get a hug. I don't get a kiss. I've tried talking to you. You won't talk to me. You'd rather just go in the other room. I don't get it.
So you think you got cheated?
In a way, yes. I mean, we used to be best friends, and I don't know what happened. We're not. We hate each other now. I don't know what happened.
Do you hate her?
Sometimes, yes.
You said, quote, I feel good about myself. No, I feel great about myself. I'm funny, attractive, and people like me. I have a great job, I'm stable, I take care of myself. So
Yes.
You think you're doing a pretty good job?
Yes, I think I'm doing a good job. I take care of her. I take care of our son, our family. I provide for our house. I think I'm doing a great job.
Yeah. So you think you're hardworking,
Yes, of course.
smart,
Yes.
attractive, charming?
Yes.
Do you think you're a mental and emotional cripple?
Yes. Yeah, I do sometimes.
Because I wonder if you're so smart and charming and charismatic and all of that, why is this relationship in such a ditch?
I don't know. I've tried to figure that out myself.
Well, but it
I've-
doesn't.
I've-
It's not consistent with what you're saying because you're such a catch. You would think that she would be highly motivated to make you happy and be with you and all of that.
Yes.
So how does that compute? Let's figure that one out.
I don't understand why she doesn't. Why she doesn't think I'm a catch. She doesn't think that I'm anything. She never has.
Yeah.
In the beginning, she did, and it was great. And then
You think
something
calling
happened
her a
somewhere.
beach whale might kind of take the sizzle out of her?
Yeah.
You think it might kind of take the sizzle out of you? And you gained some weight when you had the baby, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Whose baby did you have, by the way?
his.
Yes. You didn't have the baby. She
didn't. Yes.
had it. But it was your baby.
Yes.
You used to be a little on the chunky side yourself, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Did you know her then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you tell him what a no good, slovenly, worthless human beached whale he was?
Never. Never.
Didn't?
No, you did tell me I was overweight.
I don't believe
You
that.
did. You did. You told me several times that you thought I was overweight.
Did she tell you that you were so disgusting that she could not watch you shove food in your mouth?
No. No, she never said that.
Ben says the only reason that he has stuck around with Kelly is because of their son. He thinks she would say the same thing, but Kelly says she worries that their constant fighting is taking a toll on their 4-year-old son. And of course, it's taking a toll on the 4-year-old son. You get that, right? That's why children have often said they'd rather be from a broken home than live in one, because of all of the turmoil and the emotional barren nature of what's going on. And the thing that bothers me most for you is I asked him if he had any insight to his ownership and accountability in this, and he said flat out no.
Some of it is my fault. A lot of it is. But I've tried, Kelly. I really have.
We've been married 6 months, and you've slept with 8 to 15 people. When have you had time to try?
That's me, Colt Sievers. And this is my hero's journey.
I'm looking at you, and you're shaking your head like these people just don't get it. They just don't get it. I have tried to talk to her. I mean, they're talking about the things that I've said that, okay, I probably shouldn't have said those things, but aside from that, I've tried to talk to her. I've said, come on, let's do better. Come on, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And they just don't seem to get that. Dr. Phil's missing that. The audience has missed that. Everybody's missing that. This isn't me, it's her. She won't do anything. If she would just try, it would be better, right? Right?
Yeah, that's
Am
what
I,
I'm.
is-
That's
am
what
I
I've
reading
been
you
coming
right?
off. Yeah.
Am I reading you right? That's how you
are.
feel. That's how you feel. Okay, give me her point of view right quick. You are Kelly. Tell me Kelly's point of view.
He's beating me down. He's a liar, a cheater.
Go ahead.
He's ruining our family. He's a piece of.
Go ahead. Keep going. Okay, come on. Give it a voice. Keep going. You're her. Keep going. He is.
He's hurtful. He's mean. He's spiteful. He doesn't care. Doesn't have any feeling.
Go ahead and say it. He's betrayed me and he's betrayed our son. He's betrayed our family.
I betrayed everybody. I'm sorry, Kelly.
First thing that has to happen here is you got to get Kelly back.
Yes.
You got to get Kelly back. And to do that, you got to take some pride in yourself. You got to decide, you know what? I'm going to stand up because whatever else happens, I'm going to be there for my child. And in order to take care of my child, I have to take care of his mother.
Yes.
And that needs to start right now, today. Okay?
Yes.
And I'm going to help you do that. I am going to help you by getting you some professional help individually. I'm going to get you a nutritionist. I'm going to get you an exercise physiologist. I'm going to get you a team that is going to take care of you and get you to have a return to health mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay? That's what you need to do. And whenever you make a decision about what to do with your life and family, make it from a position of strength. Don't make it from a position of weakness.
I agree.
You? I think you screwed the pooch here. Your coping has been very immature. You have legitimate concerns about your marriage, but you've had illegitimate ways of dealing with them. And your insight is real low, which goes along with the immature choices of going out and sleeping with 15 women. I'm going to offer you some individual help with that. If you want it, will you take the help if I arrange it for
Yes.
you? You need it, I'm telling you. You're going to be a father. You need that help. Do you